tongue,
black
the teeth,
bug.
the lips,
It's a big black bear. Oh shoot. Oh. Hey guys!
What's up?
Welcome here. I'm Kelson.
And I'm Haley.
And we're Haley.
And I'm Kelson.
And this is FS4T 48-hour film challenge.
And we're part of the FS4T family, so we're going to be your hosts tonight.
So we've actually been part of FS4T for a long time, as long as I can remember. So you probably actually recognized us.
Yeah,
in some
going
of these
on
courses.
10 years now. We are probably in some of these courses. How could you forget this adorable face?
And how could you forget her face? Youch!
Anyways, so the point is you probably recognize us, but if not, we're going to be your hosts tonight. And both of us, and as well as a lot of the people from the FS4T team, spent all day and some of last night really sifting through your films.
Yeah, we're really excited to show you guys them this year. We had so many entries. Over 50 people entered this year, which was an amazing process to get to watch those. It was very exciting. You guys did an amazing job.
You knocked it out of the park, truly.
Yeah, we've done this for several years now. You brought your best work this year, and we were so thrilled to get to watch all of them. It was so much fun.
It was actually kind of hard to narrow it down. See, originally we were going to do 5 films on this live stream. We were going to show the 3 winners of the cash prizes, and then we were going to have 2 honorable mentions just for hard work and good stuff. But
in reality, we went from having 5 to 8 movies we're going to be watching tonight because we added a cash prize. So now there will be 4 cash prizes going from 4th to 1st place, and then 4 honorable mentions we will watch. So we'll start watching the 4 honorable mentions, and then we'll watch 4 through 1 cash for the actual winners.
Yep, that's right. We just really couldn't pick, and we wanted you guys to have a little bit more to see tonight, to see like what other students are doing, just to get inspiration and stuff. Yeah,
we actually had multiple judges from all across the FS4T team up all night over the weekend, sifting through these, watching them. So we've narrowed it down to these 8, and there will be cash prizes for the first 4, and the honorable mentions are going to win a free T-shirt. Along with...
Yeah, one of these that we're wearing here.
Along with everybody who entered and submitted a film is going to get 50% off for the rest of the week. We're going to send you guys a link. You'll get 50% off to all these courses.
Yep, one of these. For anyone who submitted a film, you will get 50% off. So that's what you guys get for entering, or for submitting a film, really.
Yeah.
Because we know you guys put a lot of hard work into it, and obviously not everyone can win, but you're all winners in our hearts.
Yeah. You guys actually all did so amazing, regardless of
you deserve a little something,
Exactly. So that is kind of like the preliminary prize for everybody that's on the live, submitted a short film.
Yep,
they're going to be getting 50% off all of our courses. So we just want to put that out there. We're going to be saying that throughout the night just to remind everybody to go check out the website, check out all the courses, and make sure to buy by the end of the week because that's how long the sale is going for.
Yep, and we'll send you to your email. We'll send a I don't know, coupon code or something so that you could redeem that on our website.
But enough of this, chit-chat.
Yeah.
Let's get into the exciting stuff.
Now, let's kind of talk about the things we were requiring for our short films, because there might be some people on this live who didn't submit a short film. You might just be a fan of one of the filmmakers. We get it, You're just tuning in to find out what the hype is about.
This is the premier short film festival in all of
the land.
West, east, north, south of Mississippi.
You name it.
Everybody's excited. Everybody's on the live right now.
So in our 48-hour film challenges, we like to have 3 requirements. One being a character.
Which today was going to be an expert. The next being a prop.
Which we like to use a tennis ball this time.
And lastly, it's a line of dialogue.
And that's going to be, I can explain, or let me explain. Either of those, really.
And so we challenge you guys to use all 3 of those, prop, line of dialogue, and character, in your short films, and we are using those to judge as a metric for how well you place them in the short films. So,
if you used them creatively, if you included them at all.
Whether you did that or not is going to be a very strong factor in how you place. So a lot of the higher ranking short films just did an amazing job of making the prop central to the storyline and making the character central to the storyline.
Yeah, or just using it in like a unique way,
So,
I'm frazzled.
I'll let my sister take a second to gather herself.
Oh, thank you.
But what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted was, along with the prop and the
don't make me smack you over the head again.
Along with the prop and the character and the line of dialogue.
Are you jealous?
I'm a little jealous. I'll have some when we're off camera. Along with that, we're also going to be looking for just creative storytelling. We want to make sure your plot is tight and makes sense at the beginning, a middle, and the end. That's a great sign of a movie that has been well produced and well written and thought out before making it. And we had a lot of those, so we're really excited to show you those tonight.
Yeah, we know you don't have a lot of time to create your film when it's only 48 hours, but you still have to put a little bit of thought process into it to make sure that your storyline's clear. So that's what we're looking for. And yeah. Oh, good.
Well, like I was saying, lastly, the one thing that's also really important is we just want creative camera work. We don't need an amazing, camera like an IMAX or something like that.
Yeah.
But we just love to see people who are thinking outside the box and using their creative, the creativity that they have to tell their story. Little shameless plug for those in honorable mentions to get a t-shirt one more time, saying that real quick. But yeah, we just want to make sure you guys know that these are some of the things we were looking for when we decided who would go, who would be placed in which order, from honorable mentions all the way to first, second, third, and fourth.
Yeah, and then just a little bit of encouragement. If you didn't land in the top 8 this year, just let this be encouragement to you. Listen to the feedback that we're giving to these winners, and just try to apply that to the next films that you're creating. And honestly, just keep creating, because this kind of stuff, when you enter these kinds of competitions, or when you keep creating, this is how you grow and how you learn things. And every single thing is not a failure. It's just one small aspect in the grand scheme of your journey in filmmaking or in creating in general. And this is going to set you up to be even better next year, and then next year, and the next year. So yeah, we're so excited for everyone that even participated.
And we're really excited to get into actually watching the movies, but obviously we want to make sure that we're just having family-friendly chat, because there is a chat and on the live stream. So everybody there, hello, live stream. Probably see us chat running down to your side if people are typing in. I don't know.
They're probably giving us like tons of likes.
Yeah, everyone's like, "Whoa, my
gosh,
these guys are awesome! They're hilarious!
They're such good hosts."
Yeah, and we appreciate the praise.
But keep it friendly.
Yeah, we want to make sure everything's friendly, encouraging, and if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. That's kind of the motto. So just make sure you're encouraging one another, and just staying away from anything inappropriate or profanity. Yeah.
All right. Should we
really
get into
excited.
it?
I think it's time to dive into
why
it.
delay?
This has been a long time coming, so we are super excited to watch these movies and get into this.
So we're going to start out with the first 4 honorable mentions in no particular order. But the first one we're going to show you is by a girl named Kate. The name of her movie is Modern Art Museum. So congratulations, Kate. You get an honorable mention.
And the cool thing about Kate is that her and her family are actually located in Portugal abroad. And that just kind of goes to show... Yeah, Portugal. It just goes to show that FS4T has students and participants on 6 of the 7 continents, and obviously not Antarctica, because you don't have penguins. Penguins can't do the course, but teenagers, middle schoolers, everybody of all ages are welcome to do our courses. And so, please join us wherever you are, whoever you are out there. I see you.
We want you.
50% off till the end of the week. We're super excited. We're super excited to watch Kate's movie.
Should we do this?
I think we should dive into it.
Take it away,
Kate.
This is different. Never seen that in a museum before.
Me neither.
Is this even art? Just don't get it.
Well, let me explain. Obviously, the exquisite neon color is inspired from the electric vibrations of the human emotion, as you felt before. The shape arches signify architecture. Shape also represents the love for the earth as it sits upon the table, magnifying the neon array of the sunlight beaming across the sphere. And that is why this is my favorite art piece.
Oh, there's my tennis ball.
I really see what they're talking about. Just this neon light.
I think I get it now.
It's really speaking to me.
Speaking to me. Well, it's saying so many things to me, honestly. Just the curvature, really.
It's so beautiful.
Hey. It's okay.
Get this out of here. I can't do this right now. It's just too beautiful.
It's too much.
You guys were spot on right there.
Yeah,
that was
good
beautiful.
stuff.
It was short. It was punchy. It was tight. It was awesome. I really enjoyed the way you used what we call it in the industry is showing and not telling. It was a really great way of just establishing the story.
They say less is more, you know? They did all of that in under a minute. I think it was like around, 57 seconds? And we were laughing by the end of it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that, honestly, that's pretty impressive when you can be really creative in so little time. And especially creative with the time that you have, because to have only 48 hours, sometimes to just reel it back and be like, you know what, let's make this short and punchy.
It had a beginning, middle, and a great hook. And it used
Pretty short, pretty concise.
Pretty short. But that's the thing is, the way to be able to get those all into a minute and use the prop, line of dialogue, and the character. I was very impressed with this short film.
So great job.
And that's
Kate.
why it gets an honorable mention.
You get a T-shirt.
Next up in 7th place, or another honorable mention, is Nick with his movie First World Problems. We're excited to watch this, Nick.
What are you doing?
I can explain. Well, sorta. I was trying to throw this ball at the wall and catch it, but then I just missed it, hit the window, and I didn't even catch it.
You really think I'm supposed to believe you?
I can definitely throw this ball, let it bounce off the wall, and catch it. Oh! Yeah? Well, I just kinda hit your window.
You're a complete waste of my time, you know that? Golly.
blended because I need to feel like I'm on vacation right now.
No, literally, that put me in a atmosphere of just calm, cool, and relaxed, and it was great. It was a beautiful short film as well.
Yeah, I loved just the visuals. I loved like the colors of the film. It felt warm. I felt like I felt the sun on my skin.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
I also liked with the music when he took the headphones off and how the music like changed. What is that?
That's really interesting. That's something called diegetic sound. It's when a character in a movie interacts with the music we're hearing. So you'll hear it in movies when they put on a record player, starts playing music, they start dancing to it. We're hearing it too.
So it's like we're there.
Yeah, exactly. It's very 4D, it's very immersive, and so for this example, one of the coolest things from the short film is when he takes the headphones off, you hear the music go from blaring in your ears to being dull and kind of showing quiet, which is a great example of diegetic sound. So you killed that. That is
it's like
very,
we were wearing the headphones.
Yeah, it's a very advanced technique,
I love that.
and that's so creative. It's exactly what we're looking for, Nick. And so we're really happy that you got placed in the honorable mentions category.
Yeah, well done. We're proud of you.
Yeah.
Moving on, the next one we have is a student named Samuel Anderson. And the title of this movie is Wolf and Wendell. So take it away.
Very excited for this one.
I can explain. I had to write a book report on Beowulf. Instead of reading a boring book, I hired a Beowulf expert instead. I need you to give me a quick summary of Beowulf.
I'd be happy to. Beowulf opens with a king.
Thank you all for coming to my new root beer
I know you're all probably wondering what's inside this box. And if you are patient and well behaved, I will tell you. Ah, Beowulf, my favorite Viking. Anyway, yes, my box. It contains one of the most valuable artifacts in all the world. Behold, the golden ball of Tenise. Many people have tried to steal it, but they have all failed. I have always emerged victorious. Well, I'm off to bed. You should be too. Wake up! You're all gone!
What is the meaning of this? Stop! The tracks end here. You're still fresh.
Wait, a gun? I thought the story was supposed to be old.
That is why Beowulf is such a famous story. It was our first recorded use of fully automatic weaponry.
Silly, isn't it? Imagine a guy like me capturing all of you.
Who are you and what do you want?
Where am I managed? I am Wendell, and I need you to give me something. The golden ball of Tenise.
You'll never get that treasure.
Indeed.
Beowulf, watch out!
Did you get all that?
I think so. I never knew old stories could be so interesting.
You'd be surprised, kid. Best luck on your report.
I know it's been a while since high school, but I don't remember Beowulf looking like that.
Yeah, and I never put anything about automatic weapons in my report, but
alas, it was amazing.
It was so good. And I remember Beowulf from high school, so this was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I could have
Blast
done a
from the
report
past.
on your short film
Yeah.
instead of the actual thing.
It was really boring back then. This was a lot more entertaining.
Yeah. I have to say something about the props and costumes. You don't have to be an expert to know. Expert.
Expert, hey! Let her explain.
Yeah, let me explain. You don't have to be an expert to know that it takes a while to assemble props and costumes, especially props and costumes with such detail.
Yes.
But these kids nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
The beards, the costumes, the capes, and it was just amazing.
Yeah.
I loved also the way they added in some really funny dialogue, like the ball of Tenise.
Oh yeah, that was
That
hilarious.
was cool. That was a good way to kind of change. They weren't using a regular tennis ball. I think it was the golden ball.
Yeah,
of tennis,
the golden
right?
ball
I
of
loved
tennis.
that.
Really added that as the central MacGuffin, which is another
MacGuffin.
word meaning as in, it drives the plot along.
Yeah.
But on
Write
another
this down.
note, write this down. We'll test you later. In other notes, that I just loved the use of camera work in that movie. We had shots kind of coming from above and movement, a lot of shots with a lot of movement, and those shots are very technical and oftentimes take repetition to get down in practice, and those look so smooth and very buttery. So I really enjoyed watching those. You guys did an amazing job. But before we move to the next short film we're going to be watching tonight, some people in the comments are suspicious and think this is pre-recorded, but it's not. I have my watch on right here. It is 6:20 p.m. on February 22nd. And we are doing this live, and because of that, we would love to interact with you guys more.
Yeah, so drop some comments.
Yeah, drop some comments,
If you have
some questions that are constructive, and just ask questions about FS4T, the filmmaking process, and hopefully between the chunk of honorable mentions and the actual prize winners, we will answer these questions and have some nice dialogue then.
Or if you have a question for something that we can't answer about one of the films, and like the filmmaker is in the chat, maybe they can like answer it.
Yeah, you guys can have your own little side conversation.
It's a little sidebar. We don't mind.
We don't mind. I know we're the center of attention and everything, but
whatever.
We'll get a bit
we don't
up
have to
for
be
a
main
little
character all the time.
Yeah.
All right, let's get back into it. So this is going to be our fourth honorable mention. So our last honorable mention before we get into the cash prize winners. And that one's going to be Hayden Neagle. And the title of this film is Mike's Insta Power. Enjoy.
Have you ever watched Superman and thought, I want to do that? Well, with Mike's Insta Powerball, you can. Developed with a new experimental technology by an expert like myself, I have turned this ordinary-looking tennis ball into something of a marvel. You could gain one mystery ability, some of those being traveling as fast as a speeding bullet, freezing time, or being invisible. Just as one of many different abilities with Mike's Insta Powerball. Get it where you buy toys now.
Mom, I'm heading out.
All right, just make sure you're home in time for dinner.
All right, I will. Speed? Oh,
Kevin! It's not funny. How'd you do that anyway?
Mike's Instant Power. I saw it on the TV. It did work.
It's just a scam.
Wait a second. You're Mike from Instant Power.
That would be me.
Wait, hold on. I want to ask you some questions. I found Mike from on the streets. He's Mike from Insta Power. I'm going to ask him a few questions. First of all, I tried these out, and they worked perfectly fine. But when I tried them the second time, they didn't work.
I can explain.
Did you know that these things were defective?
No. Yeah.
Did you even make these things?
No. I mean, yeah, I totally made those.
I caught this guy red-handed. He ain't no expert.
We gotta get back to the live. Kelson? I know you're in here, I just can't see you. Kelson.
Haley, I was bathroom. Just
Sorry.
using the bathroom.
Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm a
what
little
that
jittery,
was.
like thinking all about the supernatural. I just saw this crazy movie.
That was weird. I don't think that was real.
Sorry,
Haley, but
you watched it. You watched it, right? You watched the movie?
Yeah, it wasn't real, but it was a really good short film.
True that.
I gotta give you guys kudos there. I mean, the way you made the packaging and thought of the whole idea.
Yeah, I love that. The
in a
packaging
pinch,
looked real.
You really
like
looked
when
real.
you were in Walmart or somewhere, when you were
Yeah,
buying
exactly. I was
it,
like,
we
what the heck?
literally were like, wait.
Do they sell that?
Did they sell it?
Do they sell it? I kind of want to go.
pause the movie when
Time
I
to
check.
sell. We'll be right back.
They don't sell them.
But on top of that, just like the practical effects, the visual effects as well. We saw that you guys were using a green screen and a lot of like time lapse and even like fading in and out to show this he's turning visible to invisible.
Yeah.
All of those are really advanced techniques that we were super impressed to see.
You know what I loved is that they used the tennis ball as like more than what it was. It wasn't just a tennis ball.
Mm-hmm.
It was like something supernatural. You know, it was like something that would never be just like reality.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whereas like sometimes we see people using the prop for what it is and being really creative in that way. But I love when we alter the state of
and
the
transcend reality. That's
Yeah.
very creative, and we love that kind of storytelling. Well, that concludes our 4 honorable mentions.
Congrats,
which is
honestly.
awesome. Congratulations all of you guys. Claps all around. You guys killed that. It was super fun watching you just create those. And we could tell you guys put a lot of time and effort into those. So just congratulations.
Yeah.
And excited to be looking in the mail for your free shirt and 50% off courses.
Do we have any questions that we want to answer?
Yeah. What was one of those questions you were going to answer?
Or comments we want to shout out?
One question asked was, how important is sound in a movie compared to visuals?
Okay, so if anyone didn't hear that, the question was, how important is sound in a movie compared to visuals? Sound is extremely important. They say it's half the battle. Sound is 50% of the movie. One classic kind of one-liner you can remember, if you don't remember anything else, people can forgive bad visuals. People can't forgive bad sound. Because in reality, like, bad visuals are sometimes what people are going for. You see kind of the aesthetic these days with the camcorder aesthetic. Like, that can be part of
sound footage.
That can be part of the storytelling. Is like a shaky camera can invigorate something. But sound is it's always going to be better if you put time and effort and invest time into having good sound engineering, and good sound design.
And if your sound is intentional, like something might be quiet, like how we saw with the headphones from Nick's film.
Yeah.
But that was intentional, like the change in like volume, you know. So
yeah, you don't even have to have amazing gear. You don't need to have mics. You don't need to have an amazing boom mic operator. All you really need to do is just be intentional in post-production and pre-production to make sure that you're taking account of like wind. Are fans on in the room?
Are
people talking in the background? This peanut gallery right here. But I mean, you just got to make sure you're being intentional. And that's kind of the name of the game in filmmaking, is intentionality. But yes, sound is very important, and it can get easily neglected because the visuals are kind of the exciting aspect.
Yeah.
But to tie something together, you really need to have both in tandem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
Yeah. Any other questions?
Someone said, "What is Kelson's hair routine? Bro looks like a model."
Whoa! It's gonna go straight to his head. Let's not talk about that.
Me?
Can I get a new co-host?
Okay. They asked me, Haley. Okay, what you're gonna want to do?
They asked his hair routine.
Oh yeah. For anyone that didn't, listen. Did Haley already say it? For anyone that didn't listen, sorry, I'm just thinking about my hair now. For anyone that wasn't listening, the question was, what is Kelson's hair routine? He looks like a model. And I was like, if you say so.
That's
your words,
debatable.
Your words, not mine. And they asked me, Haley, so we're gonna leave it to me.
Is that real hair they asking?
This is real.
No, it's a wig.
This is real bona fide hair. It's real. It's real.
No, I know it's
real.
not.
It's real hair, and I appreciate that. And you
on.
too can look like me if you go to
not.
a salon, get your hair done.
Oh,
I mean.
Don't tell their kids.
This is all natural. Since the day I was born.
Next question.
I appreciate that. Whoever commented that.
What's your favorite short film you've ever made?
Ooh.
You guys.
Repeat the question.
We've made a few short films. What was our favorite short film we've ever made? Someone asked that.
I'll let you take this one away.
Okay, me and our family grew up making a lot of short films together, with our parents or with our us siblings, with our older sister.
We were kind of the prodigies, though, if you can tell.
Your older sister went to.
No, but our older sister is a legit filmmaker. We're just a little bit we're attempting filmmakers.
They have taken her courses.
And you might have taken her courses. Her name's Chloe.
We got editing,
screenwriting. You get the point.
She is just cooking these out.
But should I say one that we made? Well, just us.
Yeah,
two?
we made a couple short films as a dynamic duo.
Yeah. I really liked the one Into the Beyond. What was that about? We filmed it in
Bed Bath & Beyond.
We filmed it in Bed Bath & Beyond. Actually, Chloe filmed it for us.
Oh, yeah, so she was even part of that.
of course she had to be. That's the only reason it was good.
Do you remember what it was about?
That was for a film festival.
Yeah.
Chloe, what was it about?
It was about Kelson
it was about
into
the Beyond. Into the Beyond, or Bed Bath & Beyond may have gone out of business. I don't know.
It was called Into the Beyond.
But the Beyond was this extra this realm that was sucking people into it when you would go shop in Bed Bath & Beyond, and they took my brother away.
Yeah. So kind of the concept was what is this mysterious beyond? We know what the bed is. I've been shopping in the bed. I've been shopping in the bath. But I want to know. I've never been to the beyond. That's a classic line. I know real fans out there are going to pick up on that.
Real cinephiles would know it.
We know that.
But
that is up there with Scorsese.
All right, enough about us. Should we get back into the student films?
I think we should get back into the student films. That was really fun, though. Any last calls for questions, or?
We'll see between films.
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe we'll do some more later if you guys are lucky. But let's jump back into. Let's jump in. Yeah, if you care about my workout routine, what I'm eating.
Oh my
I don't know.
Okay, so we're moving on now to our top 4 films that won cash prizes. So like I said, we were gonna do 3 cash prizes, but then we had 2 that we really we couldn't pick between them, and so we actually decided that they are tied. So they're winning the same. So we've got a first place, second place, and then we have tied for third place, and they're winning the same amount of money.
Totally.
And we're gonna start with those 2, and then go to second place and then first place.
Okay, so the first one we're watching after the break is called Bali Folly by Cohen Lemick, and this is just an amazing short film. We're so excited for you guys to watch it. So take it away, Cohen. Enjoy it, I guess.
Oh, thank goodness you're here. My shots keep flying off the court. What should I do?
I can explain. Meet me over there, so we are not facing the lake. Hit as hard as you can. I want to see what you're doing wrong.
Oh, Bali, I will never hurt you. I will never leave you. Oh, Bali, no!
We've got films to review.
Oh, you're right. Sorry, I got distracted.
All right, that was Bali Folly by Cohen. Wow, we were very impressed.
What a great film. Cohen, that was amazing.
That was tight. It felt clean. There was really great camera work.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite thing was that you made the tennis ball like the center of the film. It was like the central focus. So instead of just being a prop that you like added in, it sort of became like the film was like revolved around it. Like it became the main focus of the film. You know?
Yeah.
Would you consider that the MacGuffin?
I was gonna say that was.
I don't know.
It actually ties in perfectly with what we were talking about earlier, because on the similar train with like the using the prop, he also used sound and visual so well.
Yeah.
The way, I mean, like even though there wasn't a lot of talking, the use of sound effects and sound design with the music and the perfect time sound effects.
And to like bring the ball to life.
Yeah, it brought the ball to life and it made you feel like you were part of
so
it.
Cool.
And then he compared I guess. Oh, We're being told his last name is Lemke.
And that we have someone who mispronounced his last name.
Studio.
I'm so sorry for my co-host. I didn't hire him.
Cohen Lemke. You are amazing, young man. I loved the use of sound.
I promise, he's being let go.
Yeah, exactly. It's my last day.
So you better sell it.
So, the use of sound and the use of visuals, I loved so many of those shots with the tennis ball and from the POV going through the fence, like what he's seeing. It was amazing.
That was so cool. That was my favorite.
Even like the use of the music and the whoosh, 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 like that is a brilliant way to tell stories and get a viewer to be a part of the actual experience of the movie.
And there was so little dialogue, which I actually love films where there's so little dialogue because it's visual storytelling. Like the shot in the pool where you see all the other abandoned things.
Exactly.
And you're thinking like, no, little tennis ball is going
He's
there.
next.
No, but not ours.
But if you like films that are silent, stay tuned because we got one coming up for you pretty soon. But before that, we're moving on to Madison Wells. Radical Randy. I wonder what this is about. Check it out.
Tennis is more than a sport. It's an intricate dance between a player and this ball. Now I know what you're thinking, but Coach Radical Randy, this is just a ball, an inanimate object. Well, if you think that, you're wrong. It's your partner. You have to know the ball. You've got to feel the ball. You have to lick the ball. Take it on a date, for crying out loud. Got that, shrimp? I mean, kid? Good. Now let me show you how a pro does it. Now that's a Radical Randy. Now it's your turn, shrimp. I mean, kid. A lucky shot, kid. Now let's see what else you can do. I can explain. Stop. No. Stop, please. Stop. I can explain. Stop. I'm sorry.
Coach.
Yeah, kid?
I hate tennis.
Yeah.
Like threaten it. Ah! I'm sorry. Oh, well, Radical Randy was radical indeed.
So radical.
You guys killed that. I love the use of makeup and the use of intricate shots like that POV one.
Yeah, that was impressive, the makeup. I can't even do like regular makeup, so now doing like making your makeup to look like injuries is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was really awesome. You guys did amazing practical effects and amazing visual effects to really capture the audience.
Did you feel like the movie was ending for a second there?
Yeah, that was the cool thing. I was like, oh, well, that was over. That was interesting. And then we hear that subtle beep, beep. And
you're like, oh my goodness.
Exactly. It re-gets you, and that's like the perfect way
it's like
to...
fake out.
Exactly. And that's the perfect way to be remembered. So you guys are definitely very memorable.
Yeah.
So that's going to be one that I'm going to be thinking about for a while.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, do you want a new question?
Yeah, we had one more question, and so we're excited to answer that.
Hit
us with it.
Is it better to write an entire word-for-word script or to use improv in your film?
Really.
Okay, so in case you guys didn't hear, the person asked, is it better to write a word-for-word script, right, or to like improvise when you're making a short film, or like have it written out so people can like read their lines ahead of time or memorize?
I would just say, general rule of thumb. Well, yeah, general rule of thumb is like first and foremost, like write out a word-for-word script because it is good to practice that. It's good to know what you're doing. It's good to know when you're going to on set, like what you're doing for the day and exactly what the characters are saying. So as a writer, definitely write out a word-for-word script. But as an actor, I think you would agree that it's a kind of case-by-case basis when it comes to.
Yeah, I feel like in certain cases, if you feel pretty like you can read the lines pretty naturally, a script is really great, and that's like what most people use, especially like if you're making a film for the first time. Sometimes it's nice, but if it's hard to get lines out, like if you're making a script with friends or a movie with friends, and it's hard for people to get their lines out without it sounding robotic, especially if you're just getting into it, you've never like done acting before. I feel like it's good to try improvising because for me, sometimes that feels more natural.
Yeah.
And like, let me just walk up to the door, knock, and when you open, I'm just gonna say whatever I feel like I would say in the moment. I feel like it's never hurts to try.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say there's one right way, especially when you're just making a film with friends. I don't know, I've never been to Hollywood, so
Yeah, exactly.
they probably have a certain way they like to do it. But historically, there are a lot of the most famous lines in movies are improvised.
Yeah,
so.
and that's the thing is it's really cool that improvisation works like that. And as long as you're coming from like writing a full script that you know what you're looking for as a director, it's really good to do that because then you allow the actors to work around that. And if it's exactly what you want in the sense of getting the point across, it doesn't have to be the same words. So that's a great question, though.
Yeah.
And
do you guys have anything to add to that or no? We're asking our resident filmmakers.
Yeah, exactly. Our resident filmmakers.
I don't think so. I mean, normally, like rule of thumb, you would want things to be written out, and then as you get comfortable with the scene, kind of like what Haley said, then you can start improvising. But it is very crucial for the editor to have consistency. So if you do decide to improv, it needs to be consistent.
Consistent, yeah. That's a great point. Is like when you're taking shots that are cut from behind, wide angle, close up, you have a lot of different variety. And so as long as you're doing improv similar or just barely tweaking it with ums and ahs,
like following
as
rubric.
you did earlier, it just allows for the editors to have an easier time and for it to flow smoother. But that's a great question. And you always got to consider down the road when you're in the writing room, acting, and in post, you always got to consider in the grand scheme of things what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to the next film because I appreciate that question.
This is going to be our second place film by a student named Rillian Cutrera. After the film, we'll let you know if we pronounced that correctly or not. We're going to ask our team and get back to you. So enjoy this. The film is called Expert Ball Retrieval Squad. Try saying that 5 times fast.
Hashtag expert.
we can't hear you. Can you guys hear him?
What the?
Oh,
what was this doing in there?
Good heavens! I thought you were in a silent film.
No, I think it just was stuck. Do you want that?
No, I don't want that. No,
okay.
I don't need that.
That was weird.
Wow, brilliant. Great job.
Yeah.
You know what? We confirmed we got your name right.
Yes.
And we are thrilled.
She's a little better at it than I am, so.
But not as thrilled as that film.
Yeah.
As how good
watching
that film was.
film,
We were
was
so thrilled to see
awe-inspiring.
I loved it. It's like a silent film. It's so like old-timey. You know what's funny? It's funny that we call them silent films because those were the first kind of films. And then when we started incorporating sound into our movies, we called them talkies, right?
Yeah.
Right?
And I love talkies, but that's the chip. But in reality,
but not as much as a regular talkie.
Yeah.
But anyways,
so this is just a normal
silent
movie.
film, just a normal movie, but not normal in the sense of normal. It was incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Not just normal.
Anyways,
it was above.
We're getting off
normal.
track. What I loved most about your movie is that you used so many creative ways to like get the tennis ball out. It was like, and one thing after the next. My favorite was the vacuum.
Oh yeah,
I didn't think it was a vacuum at first. I was like, what is that device? And I got a little closer, and I was like, I think we have that same shark at home.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
But I thought that was so creative.
Black Friday sale.
Yeah.
One thing that was super cool was even with the incorporating of visual effects with like the gun and the
that was
and
good.
the fire, but then also the black and white. It really just added to the kind of chaos of it that also felt very controlled. Like you knew what you were doing, you knew what you wanted when you went out and filmed it. But to the viewer, it's like, oh my gosh, this is so fun, this is so interactive, and seems so chaotic and like crazy. But that's sometimes the best way to make your film is you want to be as controlled on your end, but then be perceived as like super crazy, super all over the place, because that's very interactive and keeps the audience on their toes.
Yeah.
Which you did a great job doing, Lillian.
Yeah, that was super exciting to watch. Thank you for taking us back in time.
Yeah.
Yes, we have a
We
question.
also have a shout out for
shout
Daniel.
out.
He could not have done it without Daniel.
Oh,
Daniel!
Lillian and Danny boy!
Daniel, who's
Big
Daniel?
shout out.
A friend?
Big shout out to
Let us know
Daniel.
in the comments.
Yeah, let us know in the
Daniel
comments
is.
down below who Daniel
Daniel
is.
and Rillian. You guys are apparently
This
the
mysterious
dynamic
Daniel.
And the girl that was in it.
Yeah, and the girl that was in it.
She was great too.
Yeah, let's just shout out all the acting in all these films so far.
Yeah, because
that was awkward. I'll let the ladies go first.
Oh, that's so chivalrous. It's not dead. You can tell there's a lot of people in every single film. So even though one film was submitted by one student, really we're just like so proud of every single person that contributed, and a lot of parents too.
Yeah.
We love it when like the family all gets together because those are core memories. Like we have core memories from making films as kids, like with our whole family and our cousins. And so yeah, we're excited that you guys are getting in on the fun in that way too.
We're really excited that the FS4T family is uniting families as well. So thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Should we move on? Yes, we
our
should. I think we had one
winner?
announcement real quick. What was the announcement?
No, I was
just cheering us
Just
on.
excited. Just having a good time. We can announce that. We're having a good time. Are you guys having a good time? Yeah, what are these in
For
there?
our number one winner, can we have a drum roll?
Yeah, drum roll, please. You want to announce it together?
In first place.
In first place, we have.
Wait, hold on.
One sec.
We're gonna confirm how to say the name. Hold on, we don't have to say the name. You can let us know the pronunciation.
Okay.
We're gonna try and say the name.
Okay, ready? Drum roll, please. 3, 2, 1.
1.
Gabriel Gaffinet. Gaffinet.
Gaffinet.
Let us know in the comments once again.
But we're gonna watch your movie right now. You got
We're
number
so
one,
excited,
so
Gabriel.
congrats.
You killed that.
And the name of his movie is
The Shifter.
Look who's finally awake. Did you even brush your teeth?
No.
Well, according to the American Dental Association, they'll fall out at the age 12.
Morning, bud. Where's the toast? Sorry, it's out. The kids ate the rest of it. But I have oatmeal. Oh. Well, sorry, bud. That's all we have.
I hate this. I hate my life.
Hey, you know what, bud? I'm tired of this attitude. You need to go to your room right now.
The heck? Where am I? What the heck is going on? What is this place? This is your doing. What's going on? I'm hungry. I'm back. It was just a dream. I love you, floor. I love you, bed. Morning, guys.
Look who finally woke up. Did you even brush your teeth?
What? Is this the same day? What's wrong with them?
I can explain. Because he hit his head one too many times.
Mom? Hey, bud. Morning. You hungry?
Yeah, I'm starving. I'll eat anything.
Well, we're out of toast, but I've got oatmeal.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Stop drinking that. Experts say if you drink too much coffee, you'll die. What the heck?
I don't think we need this.
I wouldn't do that. Stop!
Okay.
Oh
my gosh.
Well, that was a
drama.
close one.
Gosh,
But
he craves the drama.
We digress. Gabriel, you killed that. That was
great.
phenomenal.
We loved it.
And we love that as number one because it just came full circle. It was amazing storytelling. One of my favorite things about storytelling is it's always so amazing when you see creativity and storytelling have deeper meanings that you can glean from it. And in this instance, it's just appreciating the little things, appreciating life.
Yeah, that maybe there are repercussions for
exactly.
a bad
Having
attitude.
that perspective. And so that's kind of the more creative side, the more storytelling side. Do you want to take them through like kind of the more production side?
Yeah, I mean, there were really great shots, like probably use of drone, I'm imagining.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That was so cool, just like starting out with that is like, wow. And it's cool because if you have that equipment, it's really nice when you can like put it to use, you know, because it really changes sort of like the whole scope of the film.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was really cool. And then I actually really liked the scene in the forest. Like I think because it got really dark, and even though like the shot is like not like super clear, you can kind of see him laying down. It just made me feel cold.
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
So it's like even then, it's like doesn't have to be like the clearest. You don't have to be able to see everything in a super dark shot. It just shows that it's like it's the middle of the night. You know, like he's scared, he's cold.
And the thing about a lot of these shots is they actually invoke emotion, which it might be weird. Like you might think the writing and the acting is what evokes emotion, and the shots are more like robotic. But that's not entirely true. It's all one like beautiful work of art, honestly. And the thing about shots that they can invoke emotion. So we see when he's cold, the shots are more dark, they're more dull, and when he's waking up, he's appreciative. They're more quick paced, they're more exciting.
Yeah, they feel lively.
Yeah, even in the morning when he wakes up, it's following him slowly, kind of showing that dreary feeling he gets in the morning and how he has a bad attitude. And so it's really cool to see you guys telling stories and invoking emotion with shots.
Yeah, and for the story to come full circle, for like the sister to experience the same thing at the end.
Yeah.
I love that because you already know, the viewer already knows all that's gonna happen, and you're like, oh shoot, like that's what's going down for her now.
Yeah.
I also love, this is random, but I think it's like the little brother, like his face at the very end. I was cracking up.
Priceless.
Was like the cups that
he's
took
like,
over or something. He's like, what?
Yeah.
So we loved your movie.
I would love the inception kind of in the end, like what happened to her, cliffhanger sort of type.
That also kind of shows you like why. What? Sorry.
That was perfect.
That kind of shows you why it happened, because at first he comes back and he has a great attitude. So then you kind of like that cues you in to think like, oh, like that changed his attitude. But it's like, why did the ball take him in the first place? It kind of seems like it was the bad attitude when then you realize the sister is being kind of like a cranky pants, and then she throws the ball and disappears. So.
So just don't be
beware
cranky.
of tennis ball.
Respect your parents. I got that from this. She got beware of tennis ball.
Teach your own.
Both. Yeah, exactly. Both.
Anyways, honestly, like let's give her a round of applause.
Yeah.
participated. Just a reminder, if you submitted a film, you will get 50% off of any of these courses. Yeah, we have, how many? How many do we have? 7?
10.
Oh my
10
gosh,
courses,
10.
intro to filmmaking,
We have 10.
screenwriting, graphic design. All of them are some of a great bang for your buck. Life skills. Amazing courses that are there. And we keep pumping them out. So always be watching, alert for new courses to drop. They're always exciting, always interactive.
Yeah.
Potentially we have Entrepreneurship for Teens coming out next fall, sometimes from November to December, so we got about a year to wait on that. But once that's out, guys, you are going to enjoy that so much. Entrepreneurship for Teens. Sorry, I got a little excited.
But yeah, so those are all of our courses. You can check out our website if you want 50% off of one of those. The honorable mentions will get a t-shirt in the mail, and then should we announce the prizes?
Sure.
Okay, so just so that you guys know what you're winning, our first place winner, Gabriel, is going to be receiving $500.
Good job, Gabriel.
Well done. Our second place winner, Rillian, is going to be receiving $300. And then tied for third place was Cohen and Madison, and you guys will both be getting $200. So shout out to all of you guys. Again, thank you so much for everyone submitting. Just let this be encouragement to you guys for next year, because I know that I actually learned a lot from watching these films and like ways that I can be more creative when I'm making little projects like with Kelson or with whoever. And yeah, I hope that you guys all take this and just let it help you grow. Even if your film wasn't in the top 8, it definitely is appreciated and recognized. And we want to see you guys participate again next year or in future challenges that we have maybe later on this year too.
Guys, just remember to always keep on telling your story.
Tell
That's why we have
your
these
story.
shorts. Everybody's got a story. Everybody's continually just thinking, being
or
creative.
tell someone else's story.
Yeah, honestly.
Some people have a story, but they don't have the means to tell it.
Yeah, that's where you come in. So just that is a way you can be a light and just enjoy community through this amazing art of filmmaking.
Creating however that
looks for you. And so if you're watching, you're not into filmmaking, maybe music or poetry, writing.
Poetry.
Exactly. Comic book. We have graphic novels. There's so many amazing ways to express yourself, to tell your story, and we're so excited that you guys get to do that in the last 48 hours. And we're really excited for more challenges to come and more short films to come from you guys. You guys are doing amazing work.
Thanks for spending the evening with us. Anything else before we sign off? Peanut gallery?
Gabriel says thank you. He's overwhelmed. You got his name right.
Gabriel, thank you, Gabriel.
Gaffinet or Gaffinet? One of them.
One of them. We got it right.
You speak for us.
Yeah, Gaffinet.
Okay.
We're so
we love you
grateful,
guys.
everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Have a great night.
Have an amazing night. God bless you guys.
Be safe out there.
Drive safe.
Signing off.
Signing off. Kelton and Haley out.